Good day, everyone. And it's been a while. I've dropped a lot of videos regarding my buyers and markets. And what did I say? And this EurUsd. Basically, if we go to a bigger time frame to see a lot of things that's happening, so to predict our next move, we discover that although Euro is in bullish trend, but there are some key factors we need to pay attention to that happened. Remember, vividly, that right away from this point here, and here, that's the reversal pattern, head and shoulder pattern. What's it do? Now, the market dropped drastically, sweep this liquidity before giving that bullish trend. Your overall. Now, if you check same scenario, same scenario, here, 1 to the end and 3 the shoulder, and the market do what? Drop, but yet to do what? Sweep this liquidity that was created there. There is a liquidity between this 1 and 2. Yeah, this 2. There's a liquidity. So the liquidity stand right from here. That's the liquidity. Now, that is the full TP of the move. And you can see ever since then, I can boldly represent it with a liquidity sign. I'll be very fast regarding this. I don't need too much of time. I'll be still a lot of time. That's the liquidity point. And the market need to sweep. So we can see that ever since then, the markets keep breaking loose, and there is another loose here, which is very fine, which means we are in what? Down trend. So far, so good. That is what we need to observe. Firstly, a bigger time frame. And by the virtue of some certain things, notice that in this range, something has been happening in this place before, right? Drop, range, goes up, range, come down, range, goes up, come back, goes up, come back. Now, we have the repeatable things. So that's why we have it as a what? Key zones. That's why we have it as a key zone. If price break this bounce without coming inside, definitely we'll be having a change of character, which is also similarity of trend. If you use your Fibonacci from this high to this low, we'll discover that. Let's revert it. Let's reverse it. Good. You can see we are in 618 and sometime if price flash more down to maybe 718, it is very good, which is full pullback. And that will lead to a massive buy. Now, to me, this area and these two area and this three area box is one of the most valuable points that someone needs to see that the market needs to reverse. But when the market is doing such of things, it needs to pay attention very well. Now, let's add the last full pullback to it, which is, as you can see, it respects the last one, 7, 8, 6 Fibonacci. Now, since it respects and it strips the liquidity that is here, which is very fine, very fine. You can see the liquidity was there, then strip it and come back inside. Immediately the market come back inside it retest. We can easily go in now. Let's go to weekly time frame. You can see it's come inside. Back, front, retest on the particular zone. Also here, also here, here, here. See reaction around this area, reaction around this. So we have two major valuable, so strong one. And we put it into a random figure. Now, ever since then, we've been having a higher low. Definitely, when the market was here, that drop, the market needs to do what? Take the high. But the market refused to do that. The market change of character from here, boom, then come back to this area, come back to this area, giving what? Swing low. So when you now have such, we already have this swing low here. If you put here, how do we get this is a week and the left body must close? Be good. Can you see? That's why we have this called a change of character. From a down to this again is a change of character. Now, when you have a change of character, the last low that was printed that gave birth to the uptrend is called swing low. Now, I love to put it in white, sorry, regarding that. So, now we have IA. So, the market has given us a very clear understanding of what's next we need to do. Now, we mark the high, we mark the low with our what? Fibonacci. Definitely, there are two key areas we need to be paying attention to the market. It is three areas, sorry. This. Let me reverse it because I think it's a little bit doing rubbish. Good, is correct. So these three areas, 1, 2, and 3, are very good. When there is a push, if the push is halfway like this, it is not a valid break until we have a push above. Then closed, that's when we have a valid break. So therefore, and the market is in 0.5, which means a trending market, a very nice one, turns sharply, maybe from 0.3, or this market did not turn from there, from 0.5, which is the current market point. Now, we have this week here, this week here. When the market comes to this week, particular week, get into this 78 Fibonacci, it's left to the price action we are seeing here. But right away from this point area, our focus should be on more of what? Price action. Like if we see a reversal pattern forming there. Now, fast forward. We take it and the high, the low, going on the day. We already know, check on month, that if market break bounce, the next target should be this place. This place, that's the next target. From this zone to this zone. Now we have on a day time frame. So I'll be removing a lot of stuff here. I'll be removing a lot of stuff to make it simple. Before now, I told you this box is one of the most important area. So what do you expect? Either you see a range, inverted head and shoulder, a W pattern in this kind of area before you long. But if you don't, you still need to focus on how to sell the market downward. Now, going back to this, we discover that market has changed character right away from here. And if you notice that ever since then, I'm removing this now because it's no longer needed. Going to a smaller time frame, we can see the market from this high now swept this high now swept and market change character, which is liquidity growth that was standing in these two areas, but these two areas, there was the liquidity standing there. So the market swept it and create another liquidity here in these two areas. So which I represent with this white line only. So I can remove it. Now the market change of character with what? A similarity of AM. Good. When you have that, you know, be this finding, okay, what do we have here? Are we seeing a range, a reversal, push up or break above? And if we don't see that, definitely the market will keep dropping. And if you might ask me why I put this yellow, that's where the volume, the money inflow in the market. My volume profile, we tell you exact point, which is this, the initial, there was the inflow of money from here to this place. And now there was another inflow of money from here downward. Good. That is a good transactional point. And what's liquidity? Liquidity is the area to balance both the demand and the supply. So when the market leave this place it creates liquidity here before going up. Very good. And you can see the market come back to pick the liquidity here. And how do I get that? Liquidity finder. Can you see there is a demand liquidity here? Demand liquidity here. Market sweep it. Demand liquidity here. The market sweep it. Demand liquidity here. The market sweep it. The market has sweep 1, 2, 3, 4 that the market creates when it is going up, and there is a liquidity at the stop to top liquidity. The last liquidity are in this area. Good. Since we have this and the market has sweep the liquidity, we need to always observe what is happening here. I haven't long the market yet. I'll just on this. Just well, today is holiday. So that's why I haven't been able to trade. So that's how I got this yellow. So this is the inflow before. Price maker are sometimes always love when they buy from this area. They always love to come to that area before going long. And these whole places are still in our demand area where we need to look forward, opportunity to long. Until what? We see the market sweep the lows more. Now, let's go on our time frame. We can see we have this pattern, a reversal pattern here. A triangular. This is a triangular. No. Simply because we have that. It's quite understandable that we need to interpret what is going on here. Right away from here, the market did a spike with the news, creating liquidity here. And also, there is no one here right now because this place is completed with the liquidity that was swept around this area here. It was completed. Now, this I haven't taken this trade. I'll just open this liquidity. This reaction did not give me the room to opt on the spread right away from this point of liquidity. So I haven't taken this. I just left it there. That was 2 days ago. But what do we see in the market? That the market from this point to drop back up to this create a low, a higher low. You see us take away the high. So that's why I haven't been able to long the market. Fast forward to 5 minutes time frame. Let's see what's going on. That's a high, a higher low, a high, a low, higher low. So we are expecting to have what? A low to break it down to the other side. Well, in a nutshell, the we really needs to do wait for that. There was the liquidity here, the market peak and drop this morning, start buying. But since the movement was not that a very good one. I start noticing, oh, there is news, there is holiday today, so I don't need to trade. So saying some little stuff. Can you see? Which is similar was a continuation, and there is a volume here. So the volume reacts, so there was a flow of markets from right away from here. Simple as that. So we have impulsive, a flag correction, and another impulsive movement downward. That's why it happened like that. So when we have such, it's done. You can easily assess where it is heading to quickly by using this bar chart pattern from here down to this area. Put it here. You can see very good TP. Good like that. Sometimes you use this. You measure the O move here, and you place it at your words entry. So now we have a FTP around this area. But let's check this area. This candle, the red that has a wick, messed everything up. Messed everything up. So that's why there is a liquidity created here. Assuming this red now have a wick that's beyond this dodgy candle. That's very good sign that the buying is going to strong for it have. So the market is heading to this point. To clear it. So that's for that. Let's say when the price clear these, so it's clear, then we know. Yeah. So what's happening on the market next is what we need to be looking. Is the trend? It is what? Down. So what we really is follow the trend. And as you can see, now let's apply area of liquidity. You see that there is a liquidity here. And the market does do what? Create liquidity here. Within these two. There's a liquidity within these two. So here's our area of interest. It's this. Once this market drop, area of interest will be around this area. Let's calculate it with our Fibonacci retracement. It's tally. So what that is yet to guarantee until we see it clear this low gets to this point and starts seeing a reversal formation to pick the liquidity and drop again. So for me, if I should go for today or tomorrow, I'll still be looking for opportunity to still sell the market because of what I saw today. And there's something they call valid position and invalid position. Now, I need to check myself back. Where am I? Selling to. by going to the bigger time frame to see more of liquidity area. Now, I see a very good demand zone around this place, and the next liquidity around this, which is not light for the markets to get to this point for now. Why? Because we are still in uptrend, and the market changed the character. It is after liquidity. You need to pay attention to certain things that sometimes when we are in uptrend, not until we start changing like this, we think we are now in downtrend. No, as long as this low that is yet to be taken, we are still in uptrend. Something like this until this place is taken, that's when we are in downtrend. If not, anything that happened, even right away to this point, we are still in uptrend. So what will be my first TP if I'm to short the market right away from there? I will personally hold on to this 1 hour liquidity, and the liquidity I find on 1 hour. This has been cleared. This is next one, and this two. So fully, I target this for a swing trading. For swing trading, everything is possible. Don't think it is not possible. Every downturn is possible. So that's it. You may think it is not possible, but that's something that happened right away from here. Some people might think it's not going to get to this point because of the trend is still creating higher low. So you need to flow with the trend. Well, our first TP, I'm saying it is a swing, but if you need to pay attention to something around here or here, this bottom area. So we need to go by this post one. But if it break more downward and we still seeing a break of structure downward, inner structure downward, we are looking forward to this area. So that's it. For our time frame. Take away the liquidity. So turn this to liquidity sign. It's just telling me that there is a liquidity here. Good. So, and from here down to this, remember I told you in this box 618, in this box 618, it's very good. So, can you see the prediction to this point is still very good? We are still in the reversal point area. So, if I'm to sell, I'm swaying to that side. So from here, buy to this liquidity area before we sell again, or look forward to keep holding the market irrespective of what we are seeing, the formation we are seeing right away from here. Because if the market gets to this point and come back to this point, definitely it's after this liquidity. It's after the liquidity. That's why I need to first pause here, find a room for the market to come down to around this area. It has to pick it. Has to pick it on for impulsive correction and impulsive movement before it buy. So that's for EurUsd breakdown of all the analysis. So that's right. To keep my charts simple, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I need to leave the low because that was what I'm after. My two volumes. Just that are the buyers for the market. So far, so good. And if we extend this, it's giving us a what? A wedge pattern. A wedge pattern. Just like a wedge pattern. Can you see? Just like a wedge pattern. Some people can call it channel irrespective of everything. All I know is price from here, flash down, go up, flash down, go up, and here what's a flash down. Before anything can happen, either come into this, you grab in our liquidity again, blah, blah, blah. So far, so good. That's what I have for EurUsd. So on the price to find a way to come back to this area, and I look for the shorts. Because the markets keep reaching higher, higher, low, higher, low, low, high, low, higher, low, low, higher, low, low, higher, low. Again, so simple as that. So that's it. Because presently we have a break of structure on a micro time frame right now. So how do you expect a pullback? So chicken up. That's my bias. And though it does even get into where we projected that to set into. Can see it does get into where we projected, and that's a very good sign. So mentioned from here. The first impulsive right away to here. Now this from here, then to here. So as we have the liquidity. So liquidity is found and liquidity finder, you can say it's the market create here, sweep it, market create here, create here, create here. Now get sweep it. Now it's left what? The demand liquidity here needs to come and pick it, then drop. So easy as that. So therefore, as I will just position myself down, pick the liquidity and come inside, pick the liquidity, come inside, and open the trade. Risk analysis. We are target time 64, next 50 pips. If it gets to this spot, I am seeing it coming down to this place. From 50, come back again, drop to this point. But let's leave it at around 50. Let's leave it around that. For some things, that's good. Any other one needs to take on the card or work on that. I knew this card is going to fall. I knew that. But did not come back to pick to trigger me up. Just drop from here, did not pick the liquidity and start coughing, dropping. Maybe because of the holiday that happened in Canada at the moment. So I think that's one of the reasons why. So on a day, and a monthly, what do we have? The card on a monthly. You can see there is a region where there is a lot of key zone, and we have also called inverted head and shoulder right away from here. Market is heading. Market is heading. You have one, the head, the shoulder. So market is heading to this lovely point, and it has break needs to retest before we can able to long the market. It's create a low here, it's create a high, a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So we are expecting a higher low before longing. So I would say that's one of the reasons why. So this look give to this high, so back the high. So it should come back big. This liquidity. So that's very good. Before going long on a day time frame, you can see that break this to the upside. And if we check, is there a liquidity area around this place area? There was a liquidity area between demand liquidity between this top here, this top here. Yes. Can you see market swept the liquidity? Market swept the liquidity already, which is a very good sign. So when do we have some liquidity left? We have liquidity sitting at this bottom, sitting at this bottom. And we have AI, we have LOA. So we have something like this. Well, We still have inverted head and showed a pattern around the side, so we need to be very careful. It's a change of character, this is the pullback. So we expect market to start dropping right away from there. Hopefully, if the market did not drop down, but needs to come to this liquidity that is here, this wonderful liquidity that is created here. This wonderful liquidity, which is this. Come back, sweep the liquidity, give a low here before going long again. Even if it's keep this alive, and if it does not keep this alive, market is, so what do we need to be observing? So we find the area of liquidity as this first number one rule. Liquidity was sitting below here. Right away from here. This is one. So definitely if you use Fibonacci from here, Fibonacci right away from here to this point, you can see 718 if reacting a full pullback. So if the market fails to break this low, definitely that means the market still wants to come back up. So we already know we're in a bearish move for EurUsd. So the most painful part is that I set my alarm for entry. Markets haven't come down to the point, and it's really a little bit paining me. I should have upped on the trade to ride the impulse. So the market picked the liquidity, comes inside, change character, giving this nice pullback. Nice pullback around this liquidity area here. There is a liquidity area there. So, and it's almost there too. That's why I used to title down at first. Was the main thing that made me most is when the market opened, just run right away from there, coming down instead of coming to this. So if we measured right away from this point to this point, we discovered that it is 618, which was last week. It ended in this bearish. So, and this is a bearish ceramic candle. So we need to always focus on the candle as well. That's why we have the setup. Now I have my volumes here. I have a volume here. I have 1 hour volume above, which is here. So that's why you see that those yellow line, and this volume you see here was just 5 minute volume. 5 minute volume. So where some flow of money comes into the market. So that's why. Now, what is my next opportunity I need to observe from the market? Either to join the market and start selling. Well, not really yet, because I don't need to join right away from here. I need to find a liquidity area that the market has created when it is dropping right away from here. So before we do that, let's go to the day. Let's go to 4 hours then. The market has played very well. So we check this impulsive move that is there. Any area of liquidity. So liquidity is not, the liquidity is not certain right away from here. So let's go to day first to check the liquidity here. The market has stripped out the liquidity 4 hours. No liquidity in the passive 1 hour. So liquidity in the passive. There's a liquidity top and there's a liquidity here. So this liquidity that was here and I joined, that is where the market sweep. I joined, you can see it sweep the liquidity. So the only place I have any other liquidity is at the same top again. You can see the liquidity line from here to this place. That's the liquidity line. So there's a liquidity here too. So I'm shifting this liquidity line back to this area. Good. Then I reposition right away from here. And is there liquidity? Now the market come back to peak. Why it is doing those sort of rubbish? Yes. So this is the liquidity that is there, and so the market is coming to sweep this liquidity. Whereas my volume is sitting pretty down here, telling me that if price come to this, this might be resistance. You can see from here back to here, come back to this place, giving us M pattern. Bounce from here, giving me the M pattern and continue downward. So that's one of the advantages. When you have a plan, you need to stick to your plan. You need to stick to your plan. So on 5 minutes time frame, do we have any liquidity? The liquidity is the bloodline of the market. The market is based on liquidity. It's based on liquidity. Since the market sweep the liquidity that was there, the nearest liquidity here, to always check your impulsive. Always check your impulsive and use your Fibonacci also. So on 5 minutes, I see a lot of liquidity here, liquidity here, liquidity here, liquidity here. The market has swept this liquidity here. So I think the market has swept this liquidity as well. Yes, this particular one remain this. Let me check. 93015. 930. 5-1. The market has swept the same liquidity now. The next liquidity is here. So all this liquidity here, liquidity and the liquidity, the market has swept it. When you have one and this left. So and the rest have been swept. So the market needs to sweep all this liquidity as well. So that's very good. 1, 2, add a lot of liquidity here too. 1, 2, double liquidity, liquidity is here. So basically this area is a liquidity stand. And once the market clear the liquidity, then I can short my position upon the candle confirmation for what is the purpose of this particular white line that is there, which is our liquidity point that was picked from this point. So, and the market has broken inside of it. So we really don't need it anymore. We really don't need it anymore. On the we have a very key strong zone. And we have the eye here. So why me I don't pay attention to that anymore? So I always love to keep my chart simple, find the liquidity area, and find the area I need to pay attention to the market. I've noticed the market change character, very good. So I don't need to prolong a lot on my charts anymore. So basically, if the market start dropping, break this place, go back here and keep dropping and keep dropping, keep dropping. So, and the lighter note. That's my bias from there. Hopefully the market is coming to clear this liquidity that was there. Basically because of this, so I need to make sure this will move. So as the impulsive, and I put it here. So here is the best place. Good, first best place to sell to. So that's the first best place to sell to. I will just put it on my future log. Future TP, FTP. So I lock it. So that's my full bias on the AUD card. And I'm moving these to keep it simple. To keep it simple, instead need that pullback to give me that M shape before dropping. And if we start dropping right away from there, well, basically, I'm following my analysis. I'm waiting around this place before I join the trade to sell massively. So that's it. That's it. Pick the liquidity and come back. Yes, that's basically how I felt about the market as of now. So now that's a AudCad GbpJpy. Actually, I'm having the mind to short the market right away because of what we have this very wide ranging of these markets, GbpJpy, all this why now. So the market has been in range since 1995 up to this moment. So that's a little bit a shopping market. You can see the shopping market. Although we have a W display area indicating to this point, but nevertheless, we need to follow the flow too. You can see markets creating higher low. So basically, you see, this is the low that was created. when you use maybe market structure, you can notice it's going to be a BOS around here. You know, this is the breakout structure that happened. Let's increase the accuracy to about 50. 50 is still enough. Let's increase the accuracy to like 100, which is not too much. Now, 100 give me this. Can you see? It's a very brilliant performance for the indicator. The market structure shift here and AI. Then I have what? A beautiful look here, which is a very good sign that in this era, I need to be looking forward to see a correctional move towards which area. So I structurally, you can see we have peak here, push up, the change of character here, market structure shift. But since it showed this as a market structure shift, I mean, this is the market structure shift. This is a BOS. So basically, before the market embarked on that beautiful journey, the market had a lot of stuffs in this kind of place area, before going long. Now, what will be my best place when I'm selling is this 0.5. Very good. That's the best place I can able to stand while I'm extracting this away. I have my BOS here, which I will let it be. I'll let it be around this place. My BOS. And we have a market structure shift here right away from where we have stood this low. We have another low here, which is a failed one. It's not fully. So I have a downward range in here, and I have my low here, and I have my high at this point. I have my high at this point. And I have my beautiful low at this point. Swing low. So this is very good for me to remove this, just to give my shots a little breathe. While keeping this and this as the most valuable zones, or I will remove this. So definitely, yeah. After I break, I need a pullback around this area before we go long. So I'm gonna give this my low. And this is what my so that's it. A monthly time frame, I see we are in the range, so you need to be very wise when you are trading. And structure is very good. Now we have this now. Very good one. Can lock this, I can lock this. To avoid them being shifts in the future. This is a raw text. So the market spiked down, come inside and started ranging around that point by going to a day, which always give me insight that okay, I have this wonderful low here. Once the market cleared this low, definitely know we are in downtrend. But as far as the market haven't cleared this low, so if you want to understand about this thing, is remember we reduce this to around 20. Can you see we have MSS, MSB, MSDs, but the best is best accuracy, it's around 30. The best accuracy is around 30. When you have your 30, you see MSB was good. The other one was just impulsive from this loop. So structurally, this is my wonderful low. So liquidity is sitting down here. I don't need to use these. I don't need to use these. All I know is that liquidity is sitting right there. Temporary low. Smaller time frame low. I swing and I swing low. Last swing low. Last swing low. That is LSL. LSL. Last swing low. So and the last swing low I have order. So if the market be able to clear this swing low, then definitely pick this liquidity we are going bearish move. So that's what I have on the day, and I'm looking to add my liquidity finder because that's what we want everything out for me. So market sees that there is a liquidity, and now the market cleared this first liquidity, second liquidity, and there's a bottom liquidity here. Now there's the one liquidity here that join this together, which personally will be here. So that's very good. A very good sign. Now let me go to, I can see right away from here, I'm seeing a flag pattern, which is a continuation of a bearish move. That's a flag pattern formation, because when you are trading, you must be aware of patterns as well. From here, drop, high, low, high. So definitely if you have a spike down, you can still have a spike up to this area, giving me my 3-touch model before selling the market off aggressively. But no matter how it is, I need to be very smart. But it's paid to be smart on the market and make use of every opportunity you see. Now, when I have this, I definitely put a liquidity above here. Why? So let's go to 4 hours. Let's see if we can find a liquidity around this area. There is no liquidity around this area. So, which means it is very dangerous to start open to sell right away from here, because you might end up halting yourself. That's what it all me a lot. And if we go to 1 hour time frame, I discovered, oh, very good. We see what a liquidity around this area. What did the market do when we have this liquidity? The market can firstly come back and sweep the liquidity. Sweep the liquidity. When the market sweep the liquidity start to drop in, that means there is no valid liquidity at this point right away. So the only liquidity area we have that is still genuine on 5 minutes, let's go. We are doing possible ways to know the valid liquidity area from the impulsive. Oh my God. So let's stick to 1 hour time frame. Let's stick to 1 hour time frame. I know that I personally know that there is a liquidity here. I know definitely. I know definitely that there is a liquidity there. And if there's no, as if I knew on 4 hours, and you see on 4 hours, there is a liquidity. I connected this and this together. So to me, that's my best place to stand to avoid being owned by the market maker. So I had my very good position around this area. Hopefully, but the one I had there is still temporary, and because I still want to see, okay, have this price flash down like this, push up, push down, push up, which it did here, come down to this area, giving me a channel movement, come down till gets to my and start dropping, which can lead to a channel. So the price can lead to what? Channel. That's one of the reasons why I keep the market here. But funniest thing about this market is instead of going in that funny, in that normal movement, the market can easily spike above, trigger, pick the liquidity, and come back inside and start dropping drastically. So it is a very good sign. So which is very good. Which is a very good sign. Which of liquidity, so the liquidity. Good. So this liquidity and start dropping again. So that's my own bias regarding that. From here, 1, 2, 1, come down here, give me a channel move. That's very nice. But sometimes the market don't have that time, don't have that patience, because you might have aggressive from a peak, pew, right away. So that's uncertain time. So what's my bias regarding this? I've positioned myself because that's number one rule: position, understand the structural move of this market, then you find a possible reason on the market. Now I have every possible things that I have put into consideration regarding this. I'm not on the street. Those are the last week setup which I was hoping. Okay, give me this formation there and start dropping. But let's reapply whether there's a liquidity finding around this area. Now, if you observe very well that this place, there is a liquidity here. A top liquidity is here, right, sitting right away here. Which is sitting right away around this place. That's liquidity, top liquidity. Event like this. Let me remove this so you can see it clearly. You can see there is upward top liquidity. At that point, which in the color, maybe you can see more with scale. Set of 9 trading canvas. Let's apply white first. Can you see? There is a top liquidity here. So liquidity is sitting at this point. And you know, liquidity is food of the market. So and I like that mode. And I love this white, and I love this white. I love this white look. It's look pretty good. Well, because of eyes. Can you see the one I was talking here? That's it. So the liquidity that is sitting pretty here. That's what the market is after. Once it get the liquidity that the market could here, you can start seeing a reversal formation downward, putting a lot of people into wrong side of the market. So let's back to our dark mode because of high. I need to protect it. Making a go make money. Contagious glass. So we have a lot of liquidity sitting. 1, 2, 3. This one has been swept. 4, can you see? There's a lot of liquidity sitting there. So this is the only last liquidity that is visible. Let it come here, sweep all this liquidity here, and still manage to come down. So this rate is an abundant. So that's market. So basically understand the liquidity that this live. Now let's go to the last one. Let's go to the last one. I think I will set my alarm regarding this. So for 1 hour, we are still waiting around this area, pick the liquidity and give us a good entry to start selling. So far so good. I think I'll break about 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs. This is the fourth one. So on this fourth one, I was waiting here, give me this and come down. So I demanded breakable, which is very nice move because from here I create a low, break this zone, then give this big momentum and hit that side. Definitely there is only one more liquidity at this point that the market is heading to. So that's an EurUsd issue. You can see the W button formation. So and you can see from here, liquidity is here, liquidity is here, liquidity is here. That was going to be liquidity. There's no liquidity below here. So that's very nice. We have only liquidity at the top, and if you observe very well, that's there is a specific range. This market has been dancing. So we're still looking forward for more long on this market. More long on this market. Now, on a weekly time frame, you can see still doing wonders. Liquidity here. So liquidity stand here. Can you see liquidity stand at this top? So that's why I always put a lot of liquidity there. Thank you. So to load up liquidity. And exit area. Now, on a day. Here's the beginning of momentum, which is nice. 1 hour. There is a liquidity here. Right. So let's have a break there. Likely the market come back to where I was waiting for before saying a goodbye. So mind you, where I'm standing, self, there's a liquidity here. Liquidity here too. This year is not really safe too. But since we have that breakout, very nice. We've been experiencing that wonderful break. That's a very good sign. That's a very good sign. And there is a zone here too. As the market break, tap your break. So the market does break the zone. And right away from there, it's going up and downward. And the market just did anything it likes. But it is well observed. So that is kind of price action we should be expecting now. There's a bottom here, and I'll bracket it down before I saw this earlier. But that was a late time during our stock market push up. I started buying break, and this zone. That's very nice. Very good, nice trade. And funniest thing, the market can later on in head and shoulder pattern. But no matter how it is, there's more room for it above because there's a liquidity line around this area. So that's the thing. So we have let the market act. Possible entry on the EurUsd is not yet UsdChf is not yet certain right away. So I think we call it early. So from this point, I'll still be looking forward maybe to a reversal right away to this point because we have a new BOS right away from here. That's we have a new BOS here. Which means now this become what? This become a wonderful low, swing low. Swing low, last swing low, less. So that's it. That's the last swing low of BOS here earlier, and another BOS right away from here. So hopefully you have a pullback to around this bottom area for a possible long-term position, or the market find a way to clear this liquidity that is there, that was created there. There is two liquidity here. You can check. There's two liquidity, bottom liquidity cleared it. Once it cleared it, it was that long position to buy after it cleared this bottom. So basically it is best advisable to have entry after it cleared and we see a push-up, then belong to the next opportunity because you need to follow the trend. Trend is your friend. So if we have a reaction back to this place, pick this liquidity. And yeah, so that's a very good sign. Good. That's when we can able to join the market. Sweet. So that's what USDChf. We are not just buying, we are diligently buying and waiting for our opportunity right away here. Then belong to the next opportunity line. So sit back and watch. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to likes and comment any way you think I can able to adjust, or you have some clarification I need to explain for you. So forget to reach out to me. So that's a very good positioning to keep the shot simple. That's why I'm doing all that. This dollar sign is liquidity area. So you can check, let's use market structure to know. You see MSB structure break. Well, I can count all this week as a break, so we need to count them as one. You need to count if you check the two. You can see you need to count them as one. Structure. So simple as that. It's a nice psychological line. It's nice, super nice. Good. Sequencing eyes. So that's the 1 hour time frame, which is the best And I'm talking 4 hours time frame as well. So because we have that boom, 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 SB. So some people trade is doing. So when your market comes down to this place, you pull back for long and it end and drop. So it's better to wait in Ghana. Don't buy at this premium. Need to come for a discount, then you go. But I trade price action. Bye for now.